Hello everybody, it's Emery48 here and welcome back to another Marvel Monday on a Tuesday. Yesterday we did a Marvel Trailer Tuesday and today we're going over a movie from Marvel, The Marvels. And it was good. I enjoyed the movie, but it wasn't great. And I think that's something we can accept, and that's going to happen every once in a while. But I do have some notes. I just got back from the movies not even 5 minutes ago. So we have some notes written down about this movie. So, there's a lot of floating cats in the movie. That was cool. That was fun. You know, a scene with cats in zero gravity is very amusing. I know they're not cats and they're whatever. But that whole bit was funny. Telling people not to run from them and let them eat you is an interesting tactic. I liked it. Floating cats throwing up people. Didn't realize that they were safe in there. I mean, it was made clear at the beginning of the movie, but coming into the movie, I didn't think that you would survive something like that. It's fine. End of the movie, Kate Bishop. Will we get a Marvels 2 with Kate Bishop involved? Will the Echo series make her more of a good person and have a Marvels with Echo as well? Probably not Echo, but maybe the three of them. The fight scenes before the switch and after the switch, or before and after figuring out how the switch works, were really cool. I enjoyed them. That first fight scene where they're just flipping back and forth in the Khan house is hilarious. Glad the Khans are back. It's nice that they brought all of them and not just Kamala, because they really bring a lot of comedy. Even though there's comedy throughout the movie, anytime their characters are on screen, it's a good scene. My issue with the film is the villain, the plot. I feel like it could have been anybody with any power, and it would have fit the movie. The whole point of this movie was just the three of them trying to work together and figure out how to do this with their powers and the teleportation, which was a really interesting concept, and I think they wrote that really well. And I think it was the first time they wrote Carol Danvers well, which was nice to see. Kamala Khan has been good since she was originated in the show, so that was unexpected, or that was expected, I mean. And Monica Rambeau was normal Monica Rambeau. Her powers are a little funky still, but that's fine. It's the plot. It's the villain. The villain was kind of pointless and died very anticlimactically. Like, didn't succeed doing what they tried to do and died. Was told they were going to die if they tried to do the thing they wanted to do. Still did it and died. Kind of pointless. But okay. That's fine. Nick Fury, odd. I liked his character in this movie, don't get me wrong. But what about Secret Invasion? Did that not happen yet? If that didn't happen yet, why did this come out after? Just release it first or wait with the show. If Secret Invasion has happened, then why is he fine? I don't get. The trio of the Marvels had great interactions throughout the movie. I liked that. Monica, though, her powers. She can phase in and out of a full being. How does she get hit so much in fights? If you can phase, why are you not phasing when you're not trying to hit somebody? Why are you blocking hits? Just phase. That seems like the easier and safer thing to do. So that was odd. Her sacrificing herself at the end, completely understood. There was a point in the movie where I was like, it feels like one of these aren't coming home, one of the three. And it was pretty obvious at a certain point that it was going to be Monica that wasn't going to make it home. So that was... my brain kind of clicked onto that was going to happen. which is fine. The Broadway scene in Marvel, I got worried when it started because I thought it was going to be really bad and cringy, which it kind of slightly was. But for Broadway in a Marvel film, it was done pretty well. So I'm not going to complain about it. It was actually done decent, and they didn't spend too long on it. I think if they were there for another 2 minutes, could have been painful. And they got a good joke out of it by saying he's bilingual and can actually just physically talk and not have to sing. That's a funny line. That's cool. The post-credit scene, I don't know, her mom, I guess, is that like their version of Captain Marvel? And the blue dude, I don't know. One question I do have about all this whole new universe thing. In Loki, we have the TVA going from timeline to timeline. Is that the same thing? Are the timelines that we're getting pruned these other universes? Or is that a completely different thing that means nothing? Are those two things separate? Because right now, the TVA in my head can go there and prune that if they wanted to. But that's not what Loki's doing with the TVA right now. Or is that two completely different things? Is there a whole nother universe with the whole TVA and Loki thing? Or is the TVA one entity for all of the universes? I hope somebody in the comments knows the answer to that question, because that's the thing that's got me real confused right now. I can't say I was confused much by the movie. I enjoyed it. It is, I believe I placed it in like 21st. It's in the lower middle. It's currently in between Ant-Man, the original Ant-Man, and Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, people probably disagree about Ant-Man or Thor: Love and Thunder being that low or that high, but it's fine. It's in the very low 20s, so it's bottom middle of my Marvel list. It's one of the better films post-Endgame. I enjoyed it. I think the only other film post-Endgame I have above it is Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and that's one of the best Marvel films that they've released, in my opinion. It's in my top 5. So it's the second best post-Endgame, which is not a high bar, but it's a bar that they met. That's all I have for the Marvels. Let me know your thoughts on the movie if you've seen it so far down below in the comments. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.